What's up, family? It's Gina Ifoe, the one and only African superstar. I'm here with an unpopular opinion, which is most people don't like their partners, and that is why sex is difficult. I first want to give a big shout out to the customers of the Afrikansuperstar.com. Please head over to my website and check out my products, www.theafrikansuperstar.com. Also, big shout outs to our members only who support this platform on a monthly basis. They are designated by the circle next to their name. Kudos to you. And also, big shout outs to my benefactors of our ongoing music project. So we are still raising funds for upcoming videos and recordings of new tracks. I would appreciate if you support. All the information is in the box below. So this topic was actually motivated by a radio show that I heard on a recent Uber trip. I was coming from a restaurant back to my house, and I heard this doctor talking about a lot of the challenges that women have sexually, you know, how they don't orgasm, how they don't get lubricated, and how they don't seem to enjoy sex. And so I kind of want to talk about this. This is something that I've discussed time after time with my friends over the years. I catch a lot of slack because of my mentality and because of my ideology in addition to dating. Okay, you know, I have a certain strategy, which is I'm going to kind of, you know, try to deal with some of the complexities ahead of time rather than get with anyone, and then try to create this relationship. And I know that that's not popular. I know for a fact that's not popular. It couldn't be that people are actually taking time and making sure this partner is, you know, ideal and screening them and all that stuff. What most people are doing is starting relationships with people they don't know, and just hoping for the best, and, you know, living that like Hollywood ending, happily ever after. And then they come to find out a year, 2 years, you know, 6 months down the line, oh my God, I don't like this person. Or they have a child together and realize, oh my God, I can't stand this person. You see, I'm trying to avoid all that. So my assertion as to why many women, for instance, are unhappily in relationships or not having engaging sexual relationships is because they don't like their partners. Yep, I said it. Because the fact remains, when you really are attracted to someone, when you genuinely love someone, I mean, it's a struggle for you to even stay mad at them at times. You're always attracted to them. You know, you're always desiring them. When it comes time for sex, you're ready for them, you know, things like that. I think the only time that you would struggle, you know, would be when you are with men or a man that you don't want, that you don't like. And the harsh reality is a lot of women, not just women, but a lot of people are in relationships with people they don't want, they don't like, they're not attracted to. They are there for ulterior motives. A lot of the relationships I know, you know, unfortunately with some of these guys, are struggle relationships. The guy is there because he would be homeless without you. The guy is there because you're taking care of him. The guy is there because you put up with his stuff. You know, not because he loves you, not because he likes you. We've all heard of the scenario of, you know, the struggling person, and then when they make it, when they escalate, now they turn on the people that was there for them. Well, really, they were just utilizing you for whatever you was good for. They didn't really like you. They didn't even really want you. You were just a convenient at the moment kind of person. You know? And women, if they can be honest with themselves, they know deep down in their soul they don't like this person. How can you be married to someone for years, you don't have sex with them? How can you go for it? You know, maybe you have sex with your husband once a month, and it's even a struggle to do that. And I can understand. I'm not a mother, you know, I haven't gone through that process. When you have children, you know, your body changes. Maybe you are no longer confident in your appearance. I understand it. Maybe you have a medical condition. I understand it. You know, you're stressed out from work. I understand it. But the indefinite, you ain't into him, you don't, you know. And then in some cases, the woman has been, you know, like fatally wounded by this man. You know, maybe infidelity or lies. You know, maybe he is irresponsible. You know, that's a big thing that will make a woman resent a man. The fact that he's not responsible, the fact that he can't take care of his manly duties, you know, take care of the kids, take care of expenses. He's not ambitious, you know. But again, all these things, a lot of these things can be detected if you take a proactive approach. But I know that's not popular. You know, what's popular is I'm going to take whoever's in my midst. I used to hear this age-old saying, which was marry the man who loves you more. And, you know, hear things such as, you know, you'll grow to love your partner and things like that. That doesn't work out too well for people like me, because I either like you or I don't from off rip. And what I've actually witnessed, you know, my friends are in a lot of these situations, you know, and if you're honest, you've probably been in one of these situations where when you met that person, you may have identified something you didn't like let's say smoking. Okay. Smoking is a no-no for me. All right. I'm a cuddly person. I like to be close to my partner. I love to smell him. You know, I like someone who smells good, someone who's well groomed. Smoking is a turnoff. I like beautiful smile, white teeth. Okay. Let me say I meet this guy. He's very sexy. So I say, he occasionally smokes. I try to work around it, but we keep coming right back to the bullseye of him smoking. Okay. And how much I hate it. Now, that's exactly what a lot of you guys do. The problem was there. The problem was identified. But for one reason or another, you chose to just disregard it. You know, I've made several videos in the last few days about my dating experience on the continent and, you know, my dating preferences and things like that. And I've had opportunities to take people that didn't align with some of those things. And it becomes an issue. You know, it absolutely, if I were to meet a guy here in Ghana, which there's plenty of very attractive, you know, eligible guys, and he says, my dream is to go to America. And I just say, you know what, I just really want him. I don't care. Like, I'm going to roll with it. This thing is going to rear its ugly head time after time. It's going to get to the point where either someone's going to give in or the situation is going to come to an end. I know a lot of you ladies don't like the person that you're with. And I know a lot of you men don't like the person that you're with. I know it. Ever see those people on Facebook? You never knew they were married, had a family until Valentine's Day, anniversary, Mother's Day, Father's Day. You never see this person. You know, this person might be very active on social media. How do you just omit a whole husband? How do you just omit a whole wife with kids? That's someone you don't like. And I would really, you know, strongly advise you guys to stop getting with people you do not like. A classic one for ladies is sometimes the guys who's ready to get married, the guys that are ready to provide, the guys that are ready to help them with their kids are not men that they like. Not men that they're attracted to. Some men complain about women that go hard for, you know, maybe bums. Maybe these guys, rap stars and baby daddies. That's because she loves him. That's the level that you're willing to go for people that you love. And some people are forgoing the interest, the desire, the attraction for stability. Because unfortunately in that situation, they weren't presented both. You know, so I know it's an unpopular opinion, but I'm definitely under the guises that most relationships, especially modern day 2021, these people don't like each other. You know, you see a situation where people are divorcing, like we could use Kim Kardashian. She was married to that guy, Chris, what's his name, for like 70 days or something like that. Okay, so that's a little bit over 2 months. And they were getting divorced. She never liked that dude from the jump street. Now, Kanye, on the other hand, they've been together for some years. Kanye done, you know, he done went bankrupt. He done had mental breakdowns. He done been through a lot. It's safer to say, yeah, Kim was more into Kanye. You know, she was willing to put up with his stuff and go through his challenges and all that stuff because, you know, she wanted him more. So that begs the question, when people are in these fruitless, sexless, unhappy relationships, one party, both parties are not into each other, may have never been into each other, and that's the reason why sex is so tumultuous. It's such a big deal. You're never in the mood. Like, you're never in the mood. And guys, I would say, I don't know why you guys marry women like this. If she starts showing you that, like when you're dating, like she's never in the mood, like sex is always a chore, don't marry her. And ladies, same thing with your fella. He can't be affectionate with you, don't marry him. Don't get into relationships with breakdowns that you identified and chose to ignore, and now later down the road you want to complain about those things that you already knew was a factor. You already knew. It's kind of like the guy who beats his woman before they get married. What did you expect? It's going to continue. The person who is a cheater, they was cheating on you even before you got the ring. Yes. The man or woman who has several children from previous relationships that doesn't take care of them. Now you go and have a child with them and they're lax mom or lax dad. Hello, all this stuff was clear. And people want to be critical of me, but I'm not trying to be in those situations. So I'd rather take a little bit extra time, okay, and find someone who is moderate. Somebody I can be like, okay, you know what? I'm rolling with this person. If he gets a pot belly, I'm still into him. If he goes through some challenges, he has a loss in his family, I can support him through that. I'm willing to go down this life journey with this person. I'm attracted to this person. I love this person. I never get sick of being around him. I never get sick of his calls. Even when we get upset with each other, I can't even keep a grudge long because we're so connected, or he's such a part of my life. I just want to like recent person I was dating, it's like that with him. For instance, I get mad and I want to talk to him, but then it's like I see a funny meme on Instagram or something that I want to share, and it's just like so the grudge can't go on for long because it's like, yeah, I want to talk to you, I want to be around you, I forgive you, kind of thing. That's the sentiment you need to have. If there's a person that you with that you cannot talk to for weeks, say deuces. Trust me. Say deuces to that, because getting into a marital situation, a committed relationship, moving in with each other, and you've already experienced a little bit of that, when you get in the same household, it gets amplified. It gets amplified. So anyway, leave your comments below on this topic. Until we meet again, stay black and true. If you ain't black, just stay true.